Hey, everybody, give me a second. How's it going? I have to roll and partake of some medication. Um, it's canning season. I can my yeah. Don't look at my hair. Don't look at my hair. Maybe I'll take the focus off my hair. Let's be studious today. Yeah, that's better. Takes the focus off my hair, right? How's it going? How's it going? Give me a second here. Um, my middle brother is coming up to visit today, and he tries to come once a year, and so I'm going to make sure I have some pickles and some jelly for him and stuff. Look at this. Howie was looking for pictures last night. Um, he was looking for pictures of a car he did for somebody years and years ago. And look what he came across. For pictures of Hang on a second. He did for somebody. Look at this. This is a Father's Day card. It says Happy Father's Day. And it says, Dear Dad, remember when we went to see Daredevil on our birthday? Arthur Breyer shares a birthday with his cousin Dougal. They're only a year apart, but they have the same birthday. Dear Dad, remember when we went to see Daredevil on our birthday, and after eating at Kelsey's, it was snowing and you did donuts in the parking lot? That was really great. Love, Briar. Right? We don't know. I think it was either his friend, his cousin Dougal, or his friend. This one's been mouse eaten, but it's got a snake on it, and it says Happy Father's Day. It says, Happy Father's Day. This is from Arthur. I made this card for the most hardworking guy in the family. I want you to have a peaceful Father's Day with no stress and annoyance. And for that to come true, I will help make it happen. Happy Father's Day. And that was from Arthur. So I've got to put these aside somewhere safe so that I can preserve them. Hey, how's it going? Dallas, are you here? Yes, Terry. Let me say hi to everybody. Let me just say hi. Betty Furtig, Carol McKinney, Dallas Red, Nana. Hi, Nana. Semla, Patty Furby, Sarah Young. Super Hazer, Terry White, Utter Chaos, and Yarn Prepper. How's it going? Now, let me just see what I'm doing here. Let me pop my chat out and bring it on over. Bring it on home to me, yeah. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind. Oh, yeah, bring your sweet love. No, it's bring it to me. Bring your sweet... Okay, I'm done. I did good for a minute. Bring it on home to me. It's... Ever change your mind, leaving me behind. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Bring your sweet love. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, that's the one. Oh my God. All right. Yesterday, I had something stuck in my roller. There it is. We'll get it all out there. Hey, Furby. So, every year, it seems like my brother Billy will come up and, frig, I don't have any scissors in here. We got the pool, thank you, Furby, for my pool cover. We got the pool cover on last night, and I actually slid it down 2 parts so that we could actually bring it right up over the stairs, and then the flap would come. You know what I mean? The stair rail, I split for the stair rails. And the pool is heating because Thanksgiving on the 12th of October, Howie and I are going swimming. Whether we got family here or not, we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a bonfire. We're going to have, I don't know. We're just going to make it special, even if it's just Howie and Briar and I, right? Not that it wouldn't be special, but I don't think, other than at the racetrack, I don't think Howie's and I have had a Thanksgiving day alone. Never found the electrical cord for the cigarette machine, so having to order one, but got behind. Computer era all cleaned. Jesus, slow down, Dallas. Thank you, Terry. Don't overdo it. All right, now I have to. So my brother's coming, and so I have to make sure I have a jar of jelly for him and a jar of pickles. And I swear he comes up to see how his baby sister's doing. So I forgot he was coming today, and I woke up and I checked my messages and said, "I'm on my way," and I'm still in bed. You can ask Dallas. I phoned her from bed. And I said, "Where are you now?" He said, "I'm just about in Denby." And I said, "Okay, don't look at my house, Billy. It's canning season." He said, "I don't care." But, I know he worries about me because I believe it or not, I work really hard. So, yeah, it is a brisk, cool morning. What pissed me off is how we put the heat on in the pool a full 24 hours before putting the cover on it. It's like totally backwards, man. All right, let me get my stuff rolled. Whoops. Get my stuff rolled here because I will not imbibe my medication when my brother is here because it makes him uncomfortable. So I'm going to spend my time with you because he said he's going to be here about 10 to 1. So I'm just going to sit here and drink tea and smoke my joint. Oh, I'm not going to try and clean. It would be a futile effort, and it would be very obvious, too, that I tried. So, yeah, a bonfire. We'll have a turkey dinner, And Howie's going to be pulling up the coach up on, I call it the parkland, where our bonfire is. He's going to be pulling it up there for the winter. And he's going to arrange some way of getting a extension cord over the trees or high enough that you can drive in and out of the driveway and still keep the batteries on trickle charge. And so he said, if nobody comes, Bev, we'll pick some movies and we'll open up the coach and put it the awning and we'll light a fire and we'll have date night in the motor coach, but we'll pretend we're camping. So it's cool. Absolutely cool. 45 in Kentucky this morning. Anybody know anything about pumpkins? Will they still, I took them off the vines. I left the handle that big. I took them off the vines because the vines got killed by frost, but I've left them on my front porch. Are they going to continue to ripen, or do I got to make green pumpkin pie? Got a good listen on phone call. Damn, wasn't visual call, but closed my eyes and went, woohoo, Bev. Yeah, she knows I sleep naked, right? Okay, well, I'm just going to leave them on the porch and see. On the veranda, but I'll bring them in. I'll bring them into the porch as things start getting cold. I thought my girl Angie had taken the rest of my celery, and then so I canned all my celery yesterday that I had chopped up here on live with you guys. And then Howie and I were putting the pool cover on, and he says, "I thought you gave away all the celery." I said, "I did." He said, "Well, I thought Angie came and got it." I said, she did. And he goes, "Well, there's still half a bag up there." And I went, "What? She only took half." So I texted her this morning and said, "You silly goose, come and get the rest, or before it goes really wilted," right? So she said, "Oh, no, I didn't want to leave you short." And I said, "It's on the porch for a reason, It's on the porch because I'm sharing." All right, I'm almost there, folks. Almost there. Almost there. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh yeah, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some more medicine. I'm run short constantly all year on my medicine. So hopefully the harvest will be coming in soon. Hey, Kristen Moran, Carla Wyatt. I'm 45 east of Lexington, Kentucky. God, that's a tongue twister for me. Yeah, I'm having a multi-biscuit tea. I'm definitely having a multi-biscuit tea. So the celery is done. I got 19 jars. Some of 10 half pints and 9 pints. And if I could have gotten more in the canner, I would have probably got 2 more pints. But instead, I just threw them in the rest in a baggie and put them in the freezer to use throughout the next few suppers. You know what I mean? They're fine. They're blanched. They're in a baggie in the freezer. Back from our trip. I am finally moved to Montana. Moving to Montana soon. Gonna be a dental floss tycoon. Who can tell me who I'm singing? Okay, give me a second. Oh, jeez. Come on. Roll for me, baby. There we go. I figured out how to move this YouTube to live chat. There you go. You have to, I don't know how, but you have to click it. Like you have to click the picture in either Facebook or Patreon. Then when the video opens, you go to the bottom corner of the video and hit watch on YouTube. Because YouTube is the only thing that's offering the live chat, right? All right, give me a second. Yay! Donna Lulla's here. All right. Give me a minute. And then I got to put my hair up. It's only in a tail. Oh, shoot. You really are too deep in there. Shoot. I don't know how centered my hole is here. Okay, before I put my hair up. And then after this, I'm going to start to my pocket. I'm going to start getting my potatoes ready for canning tomorrow. Hey, downtown mini homesteader. Hello, Sue. Campbell County, Tennessee. Hi, Joanne. How are you, darling? Okay, give me a second, folks. I plugged the hole by accident. In my turbine. And oh, excuse me. Just got up. What a great way to start the day with all my favorite people. Amen. Can I get an amen? Now listen, folks, I joke. But oh, never mind. I'm not really awake, eh? I decided my winter project will be a canning jar wall hanging. Oh, like the quilt. All right, folks, gotta get my hair up because ponytails have a way of getting caught on things, and I don't like anything touching my neck when I'm canning because I overheat really quick. God, you can see how brown my hair used to be. Well, it used to be blonde, and then it went to brown. All right, here we go. Normally, I would have something baked here, like, you know, pound cake or something like that for company coming. But guess what? I don't have an oven. righty. Here we go. You go there. Like that. And you. And Bob's your uncle. We're ready for our day. Uh-oh. I missed one. No. Scheisenheimer. Doing fine. My nephew says he recognized that cough. He has a medical marijuana card. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the COVID, folks. It's the cannabis. I'm going to have to wear a mask when my brother Billy is here. I'm going to encourage him to wear one too because he's from another province. He's from Ontario and we're both having spikes. So, he's had heart surgery and stuff, eh? So I don't want to, I'm actually amazed he's still coming with all the spikes that are going on. But I have a feeling he understands that lockdowns are coming. And we just want to, have a visit before it's too late kind of thing. There we go. That's better. Nothing's sticking out. Okay. I need to teach you how to do a messy bun. So much easier. I know how to do a messy bun. I call it my top knot. This is just fine for me. It feels secure. It feels more secure than a ponytail. That's all there is. That's all it is. I bundle my hair and use a large clippy, no band. Yeah, I know. But I the banana clips, I eat those. They just I smash them. So, okay, let me put this away. So anyway, the celery is done. Yay! The only thing left in the garden to harvest is, excuse me, is the rutabagas and the seed beans. The beans, excuse me, are still, they're still fine. I mean, the pumpkin got hit, but the celery and the beans didn't seem to get as much frost. Like they didn't seem to get hurt by frost at all. Neither did the rutabaga. So it wasn't a hard frost. I got my Excalibur from storage and have 3 bins full of canning jars. Woo! Go, Christina. Go, Christina. Hey, Kathy Fernandez, how's it going? If you would, oh no, I'm, you know what, folks? Let me do this. Okay? Sarah, Karen, Christine P, Karen N, Floyd R, Philip H, Sharon D, Monica H, Danica G, Donna H, Trisha PH, Pam P, Carol M, Paula Q, Candice K, Betty M, Donna H again. Or did you do that twice, Donna? Lee Mick, Kara K, Estelle F, Julie B, Jason P, Donna L, and Rebecca C. You folks, let me do the tally here. Have donated $772.58 towards my KitchenAid. I'm like $200 away from it. And folks, why the reason I'm telling you this is because I started out that I was going to buy this for me. And it's turning out that you guys are buying it for me. So please donate. You guys have all donated enough. I got to say no if you do. But I am saying God bless you. Thank you. But I'm starting to feel uncomfortable with the amount here. Right? Like, holy crap, folks. $772. I'm back. My hen Cinnamon came to visit. Oh. So, wow, I need to fix that XP. The vaporizer is only $270. Hi, Super Hazer. Well, thank you so much. And trust me, anybody who sees this who has donated, please send me your address so that I can send you a thank you card or at least or a Christmas card. But when you send me your address, let me know whether or not you even celebrate Christmas, because then I'll just give you like I won't just, but I will give you an alternate card, okay? From PayPal, Dallas? No. Not unless your name's on that list. I've written every single one of them down. I know. I know. And there's no need for you to, Dallas. Never mind. I'm just going to shut up, okay? Just going to shut up about it. I am already like so excited for Sam to come home. I'm ordering him on Friday. Actually, I'm ordering him right now. I just realized, yes, there is enough money. I'm ordering Sam. Okay, you guys want to stay with me for this? It's just going to take me a second. KitchenAid stand mixer. I wonder if I should record this while I'm doing it. Let me just, give me a second here, folks. I'm going to order it right now. No, Dallas, nothing. Honest to God. Did it say I got it? Did it say I took it? Because I don't see it unless your name is something else. All right, what I want to do is, why isn't that showing? Oh, there it is. Screen recorder. We're going to do the screen recorder, folks. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And then I'll show it to you after the fact. Like I'll put it in the video. All right, let's go over to this beautiful KitchenAid. It's already in the cart. Add to cart. Why is there 3 items in the cart? Better luck. Maybe I just ordered it every time I went in. Oh, I got some ceramic pie weights. Okay. Oh, I put the KitchenAid in twice. No, 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 no. Woohoo! All right. Okay. No, no, no. I only want one of them. Only want one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. My computer is so slow. $970.65. The tax was $111. And my pie weights, ceramic pie weights, are $8.99. Click PayPal. It's going to want me to sign in. Isn't this exciting? You guys are getting to order it with me. All right. No, that's not my password. And this weekend, I have to look too while it's on here when I go back to it to see if it needs a 30 amp plug. Ships to, God, my computer is so slow. Ships to, use your PayPal balance. Absolutely. Is that it? It's all over? It's taking me back to Williams Food Equipment. Yes. $901. Shipping is free. They took half the tax off? Okay. Free shipping. Alrighty. That's what we're going to do then. Continue. Continue with PayPal. I just did this, did I not? I'm not buying this twice. I hope I didn't just try and buy this twice. Oh, no, there it is. There's my order. Yay! An email will be sent to you with information about your purchase. There it is, kiddies. The KitchenAid has been purchased. What's absolutely chaos, sweetheart? I think I accidentally deleted the recording. I don't know. The color is pewter, which is about this color right here. It's not gunmetal gray, and it's not silver. Pewter actually is a metal. They used to call it poor man's silver. It was when silver, nickel, and lead were melted together to make poor man's silverware. And because it was so soft, it would get it would get bent or banged or whatever, and you would just remelt them and recast them yourself. Lead poisoning! Can you see? Oh, just the thought of eating tomatoes off a pewter plate just gives me the willies. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Did you email me? I haven't checked my Connected Hearts Facebook email or my Connected Hearts email. Did you email me your email money transfer address, your email address, or your PayPal address? Okay, because I want to pay you for the firewood. Yeah, his name is Sam, because he's a silver fox, and he's a long, tall drink of water, and he's going to work hard and quiet, and he's going to hopefully bring life back to the other two small KitchenAids. Howie's, Sue said the grease is on its way, so I'm going to get Howie to do my machines, and I hope he can fix the cowgirl, because I really think I buggered her good. Hey, Raph! How are you, darling? I canned celery yesterday. How are you doing with your celery? Mine is Silver Streak. Well, I'm calling mine Sam, because he's the original cowboy as far as I'm concerned. Even when he was playing in Mask and he was on a motorcycle. I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted. I'm really in the music today. I have not, Bev. I will email you after lunch. Okay, sweetheart. So, hang on. I have to go behind the pink fan again and hope it doesn't choke me. From the lifeguard. Was that before Mask? Because the first thing I ever saw Sam Elliott in was Mask with Cher. So it was a 70s movie. Charlie Rich was the silver fox for country music. Well, Sam Elliott, when he dies, he'll take a piece of my heart with him. There's certain actors in my life that it doesn't matter who they stand next to, right? Like in Roadhouse. Yeah, everybody's heart was a flutter over Patrick Swayze. Sam Elliott was the bartender. You know what I mean? In We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. Although Mel Gibson's just a total dickhead. I've heard a lot of stuff, and I've done some looking. But but he was his sergeant. He was the drill sergeant. And he spoke very little. But I never realized how short Mel Gibson was and how actually tall Sam Elliott was. Because that's okay, baby. Don't worry about it, Dallas. But Sam Elliott was all buffed out for this movie, eh? And I never forget the line when he's, This is the We Were Soldiers. This is the first helicopter cavalry unit. They call helicopters the cavalry, right? First cavalry unit ever to go into Vietnam, right? And they were standing there talking, and he said, and Mel Gibson said to him, he said, "You do realize they're calling us this? They've renumbered our unit." And he said, "To what?" He said, "The seventh." And he said, and he didn't say anything. He said, "Custer's cavalry number." He said, "Custer was a pussy." I just and there was a couple of scenes in that movie where, this one young guy was always trying to be positive, and he'd walk by, he'd say, "Good morning, Master Sergeant," as they were walking by, and it's been years since I've seen the movie, but Sam Elliott would say something like, "Who says it's a good goddamn morning?" as he walked by. And then the next time he goes by and he goes, "Lovely day." It was a nice day. "Lovely day, Master Sergeant." He said, "What are you, the fucking weatherman now?" It's one line after one line after one line through the whole movie. But at the end of the movie, when the young man survived, when they survived that one big barrage, they had a broken arrow kind of scene happen. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie, right? And the young man that was always trying to be pleasant to him was sitting, shaking, like trying to light a cigarette. And I guess Sam Elliott walked up to him and lit it for him, and he said, "You're alive. Now it's a good day. Now it's a good day." Small lines, man. But I tell you something, in the ranch, that hunched over, wrinkly assed, gray old bugger still turns me on. Like fine wine getting better. You see, I don't know why men age so much now, unless you're Betty White. Like, holy shit. Betty White hasn't changed in 40 years, right? He watches it all the time. I love that movie. I'm just not a big fan. I used to be a big fan of Mel Gibson, and then he started getting weird, I will see. In Sam Elliott in the movie, "I Will See You." I don't understand that. I'm not sure I understand that, Wit Sally. Oh, I love Betty White. I love Betty White. I was a huge B. Arthur fan, too. Like all the Golden Girls, Estelle Getty and Rue McClanahan and B. Arthur and Betty White, the fact that I know all their names means even when I was young, I was watching the Golden Girls, because the one-liners that came out of that shit. Like, what movie am I talking about? I'm talking about When We Were Heroes. We Were Heroes with Mel Gibson and Sam Elliott. Yeah. Betty and Keith Richards. I want to fuck eating healthy. I want to know what drugs they're using. Right? My grandma and I used to watch the Golden Girls from the time I was very little. I loved the Golden Girls. Hey, you want to go back? I used to watch Maude. When B. Arthur was Maude. I used to watch the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I used to watch, I'm dating myself now, man. I used to watch Rhoda. Anybody remember Rhoda? I don't watch them anymore because every once in a while, like the other night, Howie and I were watching TV. And we were watching, now all the actors most of the actors today are younger than us, and our favorite actors are dying off one by one, right? So we're watching TV the other night, and I go, "Who is that? Where have we seen him?" And he goes, "Oh, God, I don't know." And we got like this, and then he looked at me and he started laughing. I said, "He was in that movie." And he looked at me, and the look on his face, I totally understood what he was about to say. And he goes, "Bev," I said, "Yeah, we've become our parents." Right? And we're starting laughing because We sound just like our parents. Who was that guy? Like I got a thing for like Sam Elliott, and you hear me talk about Sam Elliott and Johnny Depp and all these people. My mother was like Kirk Douglas, and oh, she had a thing for Richard, not Richard. God, he had laughing blue eyes and a dimple in his chin. Robert Mitchum. Mom had a thing for Robert Mitchum. All in the Family. Oh yeah, and one day at a time. And the Jeffersons. I mean, are you heading out, baby? Okay, I love you. Mwah. Um, I can see the end of the canning season tunnel. And then Howie, I told him last night, I said, I want my ovens fixed. I want to make bread. I want to make pies. I want to make cookies. I want to make pretzels. And he goes, well, clear it off. I said, there's two friggin' boxes sitting on top of that thing. And you telling me I gotta, he said, it's a mess. I go, whatever. I'll do it. I'll spray it. I'll take the boxes off. I'll spray the stove top with oven cleaner. Because I found some oven cleaner. Under my kitchen sink, there's mouse poop everywhere. And how he has to clean that. But under the kitchen sink, there's a hole where the pipes go down through to the basement. And I saw something blue in the hole. So I reached, and here it was, oven cleaner. So I sprayed my stovetop with that because the white stove, I don't want to use it anymore. Once canning season's over, I'm done with it because the burners and even the oven get the ceramic stovetop so hot that you can burn yourself on it. I've burnt myself on. My burn's starting to peel and be itchy. Yeah, I know. Oh, Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck. I wasn't a huge Tom Selleck fan. Like, I liked him, but I'm not into pretty boys. Johnny Depp is as close as I get to a pretty boy, and only because he uglies up really well in pirate movies, right? But I mean, Johnny Depp's the only pretty boy in my repertoire. I'm a Sam Elliott girl. Tommy Lee Jones. As old and wrinkly as his ass probably is, I'd do it. I mean, he's in. I didn't just say that on live stream, did I? So happy for you to get Sam. Will be there. Will there be an unboxing on your live? You bloody right there will be. I'll set my phone up on the tripod and unbox it right on the island. You like them scruff and rough. I mean, you don't, and Howie is living proof that you don't get to pick who you fall in love with. He really is living proof. You don't get to pick who you fall in love with. Because I always liked them tall and lean and blue-eyed and flashing teeth, and Howie's short and stocky and brown-eyed and his teeth were never quite that perfect, right? But it doesn't matter. He kissed me. It's in his kiss. It was in his kiss. Sully, where does that name come from? My oven stopped heating and my husband had to fix it also. No, my oven heats. It's just I can't control it. And the tip someone gave me about Rick's tips, my stove thing does not have that you can adjust your oven temperature. So, yeah. No, Howie's nothing of what I was looking for. And then he kissed me. Is it the way he looks? Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm in a bad... my voice is just all over the place today. He only kissed my cheek. And I went... like that. I mean, we're talking about a woman who was a single mother, planning on having another baby as a single woman. And I had everything organized in my life. And then he kissed me. And my friend Carrie went, look at her face! And I had to get up and leave the room. I went into the kitchen because I was like, I didn't know how to handle what just happened. And then he came in the kitchen. He said, "Are you okay? Did I embarrass you?" Even though he was drunk, right? "Did I embarrass you?" And I said, "No, I'm just a little overwhelmed." And then he went like this. And it was all over but the crying. Honest to God, people, he was in my bed 5 hours later. And he's been there ever since. Medicine woman Sully. "Hey, Trina, how's it going?" How's it going? Okay, here we go. So I got 19 jars of celery. The rutabagas have to be pulled. And I've got to start peeling potatoes. Like, I could do them with the skin on, but then you guys remember I used potato powder this year, so I am going to peel them. And I'm going to can them. He sealed the deal. Absolutely. I drove for 3 hours to meet him in person, hubby, and knew that was it. We went to MS to meet others, and 6 months later, he was living here with me. Yeah. Howie, I met him June 2nd, 1990. And June 3rd, 1990, my mother's birthday, he was in my bed. And July 4th, 1990, we jumped the broom, declared ourselves married in front of witnesses, and he moved in. Been there ever since. So yeah, we've had our Rockies, but the normal Rockies that come along with relationships that are just starting. I mean, but we went right into it, like, immediately. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Good, Trina. I'm glad to hear it. So his daughter packed him up, moved him here. He cannot drive. Then she moved to Florida, said he was all mine. Well, excuse me. Anyway, we all know the story of Bev and Howie. So if we can't have anybody here for Thanksgiving, if nobody's coming, Briar may choose to work that weekend. But if we can't have anybody here for Thanksgiving, we're going to do a little camping over by the fire pit in the motor coach. We probably won't sleep in there, but we'll watch movies, maybe have a date night finally, and a fire, sit around the fire and drink coffee and tea, and it'll be awesome. Hey, Helen, listening to you and Howie's love story. Really ain't much to the story. But y'all know how I figured out that I had met him before. You ever hear that? I met him 8 years before, when he was like 14 or 15. And I was at an Apsley dance. Now, everybody knows I'm older than Howie, right? And at that point, for 2 months out of the year, I'm 4 years older than him. So I was at a dance, and this young man asked me to dance, and it was dim. It was in the arena, right, on the concrete floor. And the lights were dim. The only lights they had on were basically to, run the bar and the band, right? So he asked me to dance, and I got up to dance, and I realized he was a lot younger than I could tell when we got on the dance, till we got on. And he was drunk. Oh, he was like, "Hey, baby, you want to party afterwards?" And I went, "Honey, thank you very much. Come back in about 5 years. We'll talk." Right? 8 years later, he was moving in with me. He had moved in with me. And his mother had given him some photo albums. Now that he had an actual place of residence with somebody, she gave him photo albums. And there was a picture of him when in a suit when he was about 14 or 15. And I went, "Hey!" And then I saw another picture of him with hickeys on his neck, sitting it was his 14th birthday picture, sitting at the kitchen table, going at his cake. And I went, "You're the kid!" You're the kid. He said, what kid? I said, have you ever been to an Apsley dance? And he said, yeah. I said, you ever tried? He said, I always try to pick up women. I said, you tried to get me to go to a party with you after the dance. I said it was, and he said, oh yeah, we always went up north trying to pick up the country girls, right? And I said, because I didn't recognize him, because by the time I met him, he was 23 and he had some beer bloat and his hair was shorter and all that stuff. So I didn't recognize him at all until I saw the pictures of him when he was 14. And so Howie and I met a lot sooner. We met. So if I was 18, we're talking 38 years ago. It was 8 years before we actually thing. And he was not my type. He was to me, he was a kid. I was 18. I was a woman. Grown, 18 or 19, maybe 19. So he was like 14, 15. So, Loveless. Please do not share this link out or the stream until after. Yeah, because I make it private until YouTube releases it. Did I miss any questions? Please put them in all caps. So yeah, I mean, we've been together now. 1990, 30 years. 30 years. It was 30 years since in July since we jumped the broom. Our actual wedding anniversary was 28 years. It was 27 years this year because we got married in 93. Does anyone have a good blueberry muffin recipe? Yeah. Make your favorite 2-egg white cake mix. And just before when you get them, just drop in a handful of blueberries. Frozen is best if you can flash freeze them. Give it one stir and then plop them into muffin tins and put some blueberries on top, and the cake will grow up around them. Just like that. If you want bran, add a handful of bran in. You know what I mean? If you want whole wheat flour, use whole wheat flour. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. Yes. Been married before, but I'm single now, not looking. So if Mr. Right comes my life, I'll be shocked. I hear you, Nina. Like I've said it before, anything happens to Howie, there is nobody left in my life. Not even Sam Elliott could walk in my front door, and I'd let him court me, but I'd never marry again. Why? Because it's a lot of friggin' work, and I just don't have it in me. Well, you want them to sink. You want them to sink. That's why when I make a blueberry cake, I make a 2-egg white cake. Oh, I want my oven fixed. I make a 2-egg white cake, and then I just take a handful of frozen blueberries and just sprinkle them on top. And as the cake rises, they sink down into the cake. That's how I do it, right? Take care, Sarah. Bev, my Facebook was hacked. I'm using an old Facebook page now. I sent you a friend request. Okay, and that's another thing, folks. Okay, sweetheart. That's another thing. There's a lot of people coming to the Connected Hearts Facebook page, and they're not answering the questions. They're not agreeing to the rules, and I am forced to decline. So if you have applied and been declined, please try again. Just answer the friggin' questions. There's no right or wrong answers. You just got to answer them. Oh, yeah. Lemon zest is great with blueberry. It's like I use lemon zest in my blueberry scones. Oh, God, I want to bake. And it's that time of year, eh? And I use orange zest in my cranberry scones. Take care, Sarah. So give me a second here. So I just finished canning my celery and filming it. Now I've got to edit it and upload it and edit it and upload it. And then I've got to start on the potatoes. which I'll be peeling today, and then tomorrow I'll be peeling and chopping today and putting them in water, and then I will be blanching them and canning them tomorrow. Finally, Patreon wouldn't do live chat. I had to mess with it a while, but I'm here. Candy, you have to click on the Patreon link. All right, the Patreon picture, and when the video comes up, you have to go to the bottom right corner and click on Watch in YouTube, because YouTube is the only place where you're going to get the chat to work. It's taken me a long time to figure that out. I'm not really very technically apt, you know? Yeah, the Hobart professional mixers are too big, right? But this is going to gratify my need for a professional mixer. I really, really hope. I really, really hope. So, I can't wait. And if you missed it, I ordered it. Yay! Let's look at my mail to see if I got to get my printer working. Something's wrong with my printer, and it's brand friggin' new. It keeps eating paper and then stopping halfway through. Yay! It doesn't say when it's going to be shipped, though. Hooray, hooray. Thank you, everybody who donated to the purchase of my KitchenAid. My new Sam, the Silver Fox KitchenAid. The Pewter Puma. I like that, actually, the Pewter Puma, because he is one sleek cat. My 17-year-old mom is it's pot roast season. My 17-year-old said, "Mom, it's pot roast season." Oh, thank you, Candy. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited, and that's what I was gonna. I have to check up on the. I have to check up on the stats of it, because I want to make sure that because the plug is orange, that usually means that it needs a stronger service. So I think I may need a 30 amp plug for it. So I'm not getting my stainless on the island, but I am getting my electrical post. Yay! He might even make just an electrical box. No, it has to go up. It has to go up through the ceiling, across the attic, and down into the basement, because he can't go down through the stairs. Because he can't get through the beam, you know? So I have the size down from the one you ordered, and I love it. I'm so excited for you. Oh, I'm excited. You have no idea. Look, I'm really, really excited. I am really, really excited. Oh, Howie may phone any minute. Thank you. So I'm really looking forward to, oh yeah, by the way, you know those freezer meals I made, those leftover makeover meals? Howie said they're pretty much a single serving. So, I mean, next time I'll cook too. Next day he said, get bigger pans next time. I forget how hard he works during the day physically, eh? So, okay, I have to go. I have a whole garage of stuff to start unpacking. Okay, honey, don't overdo it. Now, everybody, I'm going to do something now. So remind people, if they come in, that it was intentional. And okay, if you want to refresh, oops, where's my thing? There we go. Hang on a second, folks. Oh, I'm going to put my cameras on. Oh, in case my brother walked. Oh, my knees. Are you enjoying the sunshine, Gracie?
Brush your teeth in less than 10 seconds with this revolutionary toothbrush.
Stop it. Oh. Stop it. Okay. So, where's my chat? There's my chat. Okay. So, I like to give that first amount of time with everybody. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it if you know it. The no, you know what's. My hammer ain't polished, and I'm tired. Okay. So, what else was I going to talk about? I'm dying for some oatmeal raisin cookies. I want oatmeal raisin cookies so bad. Yeah, we're doing shopping this weekend, and it's the final shopping. So I've got to make my list, and I'm going to do it while I'm sitting here because I need. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I saw something. Okay. I need mouse poison. So that's going to be a trip to Canadian Tire. I need soil. We're going to have to check and see if some garden centers still have some like sales because I've got to get my indoor grow started. Take care, Christina. Oh, you're going to, yeah, that's right. Post my list. I'll post it in the Facebook page, the Connected Hearts Facebook page. So I need soil, mouse poison. Those are two things I have to write down or I'm going to forget them, right? And when it comes to Costco, it's mostly I need 2 things of toilet paper and 1 thing of paper towels. I had some on the way home from town last night. They were great. Oh, oatmeal raisin cookies. Well, I bought some big ones when we were on vacation, but they were soft. I like mine to have almost a crust on the bottom and soft and moundy on the top. So you get that soft cookie feel and then you go crunch. Got chocolate raisins and made them into oatmeal cookies. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that sounds amazing. Be glad when we can use the oven again. Well, I haven't been using it. Well, I have been using it, but I haven't. I can only use it if I can babysit it. You know what I mean? That sounds really good. Chocolate covered raisins and use them in your oatmeal cookies. That's just bloody decadent. Chewy, crunchy oatmeal. Exactly. Anyone buying nuts, the price just keeps going up. I got a bag of pecans. Oh, that's right. Okay. Because I'm going to make my own multigrain bread this winter. Sunflower seeds. Sesame seeds. So I've got oatmeal, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds. What else can I put in it? Hey, Joe Mama. It goes. Oh, what else can I put in multigrain bread? Like I don't want to put. You know what I mean? I like putting in oatmeal. I like putting in sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds. They were normal last week. Flax, thank you. I knew there was one I was missing. Flax seed. I may have to go to Bulk Barn for that stuff. For the seeds. Pine nuts. Nah. But I'll find some stuff. I'll find more stuff. Hemp hearts. No, because as much as they would be okay for fiber, hemp hearts are actually better for you if you don't heat them. You lose a lot of the nutritional value in hemp hearts. So when you make things like granola, if you want to put hemp hearts in, put them on after it comes out of the oven, right? I have 2 big bags of nuts with shells and 1 25-pound of sesame seeds for the birds for the winter. They love that during that time of year. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I got flax seeds, so I wanna beef up my bread making this winter, and I am going to be making bread weekly because I'm gonna have Sam, right? So what I might do is just make the bread for the week and then freeze it. Super Hazer. Yes, I did. That's why it's picking up now. Hey Liz, Yoshi's Island. How's it going? No, I don't put nuts really in my bread. It's just a multi-grain bread, right? Like I can actually put rice in it. You just boil the rice and then strain it and mix it into the dough, right? But thank you, Andrea. Oh, right. Let's put a bubble around it. Okay, the bubble is around the chat. Let's just hope that works. It should. It did yesterday. So, hi, Lynn Marie. Yes, barley. I have barley too. I don't see why not. Any kind of grain. Okay. So when we go to, I don't know if I'm going to buy any more flour, but I might buy some bran, like some wheat bran, and put that in as well. So yeah, I'm going to hit the bulk barn. So this one's Canadian Tire. And this one is bulk barn. And then we got to start on the, hey, Jajalang. How's it going? Hi, Robin Rose. So yeah, this is what's going into my multigrain bread. Sunflower seed, sesame seed, flax seed, barley, and wheat bran, right? And then I'm going to do raisin nut bread too, because I love having, if I want something sweet, nothing, I'm not a huge, and I end up buying a chocolate bar and it's really not healthy. I want something sweet. It's easier to have a piece of toasted raisin bread with butter on it because you get that sweet salt fat, and then your craving for that chocolate bar is gone, right? Yes, wheat germ would work. I maybe bulgur wheat berries, right? Ooh, that sounds like tabbouleh coming into my future. I just got my 25 pounds of flour out of the freezer to put in the bucket. Yeah, I've got mine in like 5-pound bags. So, what I'll probably do. Hi, Mrs. Ray. How are you, darling? Okay, Kathy. Take care, sweetheart. Yeah, cinnamon raisin bread. Absolutely. But I'll put pecans in it. We don't do walnuts, right? Just making craisins. I have some cranberries still in the freezer that would probably do well. My Costco had 2-pound bags of pecans for $11.90. They're, oh my God, they're usually like $17 here. So I use it, and also my KitchenAid to make 4 loaves, and it does all the work for me. Well, there you go. The KitchenAid that I just ordered. Thank you to everybody for their donations. I'm going to unbox it on live when it gets here. I don't know when it's coming. It could take a week. It could take a month. It better not take a month. Thanksgiving's less than a month away. Just made some amazing cranberry jam with my cooking blender. A cooking blender. What the hell is a cooking blender? At Costco, the 25-pound bag was the same price of 10 pounds organic. Well, I paid like, I don't know what it is. But you're right. The 40-pound bags of regular all-purpose are, I think they're $12.99 or $11.99, but the 25-pound bags of organic are like $16.99. But I have both in my freezer, so. Bev, I just got a dehydrator and wanted to know what would be the easiest thing to start with. Anything you want. Anything you want. Just make sure you realize if something has a thin skin like onions or peppers, you only blanch them rapidly. Into the boiling water. Count to 10 out of the boiling water. Like give them a stir out of the boiling water and onto the dehydrator to go. Onions and peppers. Okay? Corn, corn needs to be blanched and cut off the cobs, or cooked and cut off the cobs. Carrots need to be, depending on how thin they need to be blanched to fork tender, and so does celery. So there's your first basics, right? My celery and dried peppers are next. Yay! A cooking blender is key to life. Really? Just print and make your own. What are we talking about? Don't forget to add Annie's Mac to your list on sale. It's on sale? Because I have Annie's. Okay, let's make the Costco list. Because Howie has a habit of, going, okay, I'm ready to leave now. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, I forget stuff. So I need TP and PT. You ever notice that the initials for toilet paper and paper towel are just reversed? Toilet paper, paper towel. TP and PT. I got 4 bags of sugar. I got probably 50 pounds of sugar. No, can't be that much. Maybe 10 pounds of sugar, 20 pounds of sugar. Oh, yeah, and the easiest thing to dehydrate is frozen vegetables or frozen fruit because it's already blanched. All right? But don't try and, I don't know if anybody else has done it, but I'm not sure about like broccoli and cauliflower, but the small mixed vegetables like peas, carrots, corn, and lima beans and stuff, that you just pour right onto the trays and dehydrate. But use a mesh tray. Now, somebody mentioned absolutely powdered milk for the pantry. Powdered milk and condensed milk. I always have them in my pantry, sometimes just for baking. But like when I make my Bisquick, I use powdered milk, right? Instapot Ace Blender is a cooking blender, cooks while it blends. Wow, would that ever be good for gravy? Would you recommend picking up some? Yes, powdered milk, absolutely. Broccoli works good. Does it really? Hi, Suzette. Okay. Oh, my pantry's getting full, folks. It's getting full. I need more tea. Although I'm hoping... Oh, and I have to go somewhere where I can buy Amazon cards and Visa cards. Because I'm not sure if my kids, if Arthur and Mel and Nan and everybody are going to be able to come for Thanksgiving. I don't know what this holiday season is going to hold. So I have to make the gifts in such a way that I can mail them if I have to at the beginning of November if things are starting to look bad. Great in stir fry and soups. Hey, Jody, how are you, darling? Deborah. Carol, oh, I see. Will you be doing any holiday videos this year? Don't I always? I'm going to put my Christmas tree up in here. I'm going to live stream the decorating of the big Christmas tree. And whether I do it by myself or have somebody with me, I'm still going to live stream it. And then I'm going to do baking. I'm going to bake this year. Do you know why? Because I'm probably going gluten-free. Or really completely, like gluten-free for me in the new year. So I'm just going to go on a baking binge. So, and most of my cookies and stuff are holiday and that. Hi, Leslie. But you'll know ahead of time in Patreon and the Facebook, Connected Hearts Facebook room, when I'm going to go live. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to publicly live that. So the kids and I always look forward to your holiday videos. We're excited. Oh, well, wonderful. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing snowballs. I'm going to be doing shortbread. I don't think I'm going to do fruitcake this year, but I am going to do raisin nut bread. Like raisin fruit bread, like a yeast bread with, apricots and raisins and nuts and seeds. That's going to be kind of my Christmas bread. It's almost a panettone, right? Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Trisha. I love your canning jar curtain. I wish I could find some here. It's not a curtain, it's a quilt. And it was a gift from my friend Terry. And I believe it was 2018 or 2016. I can't remember which. But it's going on my bedroom door soon because I really want to keep it fresh in my eyes. So it's been on my table with a vinyl cover over it. It's been on my wall as a wall hanging. It's now been a curtain on this door, and now it's going to be a curtain on my bedroom door, but facing out in the hallway, so it's always visible, right? I'm going to make your fruit cake this year. I just planted garlic for the first time. Anyone else put garlic in yet? No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my order from BC to come. I don't know why I just didn't go to the local market on Saturday and buy some local organic garlic. But somebody sent me a link and I got managed to know I got it. I ordered what I wanted. I spent $65. So let's hope those 8 potato beds are going to do well for garlic, I hope. Do you have to blanch apples to dehydrate? I never did. I never do. You can, I guess, but I never do. Um, I hope my garlic gets here before the ground freezes or I'm buggered. I'm excited for when you go gluten free. Hopefully, I can get more recipes to try. Well, the trick to going gluten free for me is you remember back in the day when I tried to go gluten free. When I tried to go gluten free, I tried to go gluten free and still have my cake and eat it too. I went into making, different flours, and I would make gluten-free pierogies and gluten-free, bread and gluten-free noodles and all this stuff. Gluten-free noodles I'll probably try and do. But the more complex, the more I tried to replace everyday items like bread and stuff, the more complicated the ingredients became, and my body does not like gums. It doesn't like guar gum. It doesn't like xantha gum. There's a lot of ingredient and certain flours it just doesn't like. So for me to go gluten free, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna try and make some gluten free noodles, and I will probably make gluten free peanut butter cookies for Arthur this year because it's just peanut butter, sugar, and egg, right? And all that stuff. But for me personally, I'm just going to take it out of my diet. I'm not going to try and replace it. You know what I mean? So, hang on a second. Besides, when it comes to shopping at Costco, I usually hello, everyone in Bev. Just wanted to say thank you for all your wonderful videos and advice in them. I don't give advice. I share my experience, strength, and hope. There is a big difference there, but thank you. All your wonderful videos and advice in them. Thanks for your knowledge sharing. My husband and I have learned so much. God bless. Well, thank you, Brandy. Thank you very much. You can plant garlic on a large planter. I'm pretty sure that I need to get some straw, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be okay. My garlic should be here within the week. And as long as nothing really freezes, I'm good. I'm gluten-free now as well. I'd love to see some recipes. See, that's the thing, right? Other than probably noodles, I'm not going to be doing anything like alternate for gluten-free. I'm not going to have my bread and eat it too. I'm just going to remove it out of my diet. So I'll probably live on things like fruit and vegetables and meat and, rice and potatoes and that kind of thing, right? Oh my goodness, I fell asleep. Am I that boring? Hey, Skippy Jones. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm that boring. Hey, Patricia. I ordered mine from a company in BC. Well, I don't know why I didn't just go. I know 2 places that grow garlic. I could have gone and bought some, but I'm just doing it online because it's simpler. But Willow Whipple says People love you from all ages. I'm only 9, but I love you, and so do my parents. Where's Whipple? Where? Where? Did I miss that? Well, thank you, Willow. Thank you so very much, sweetheart. You are my sunshine. Everybody, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. I really mean it. Mwah. How's it going? Little Debbie, wrong Patricia. Yep. Willow Whipple. Oh, well, that's so sweet. Um, anyway, my brother is going to be here in almost 10 minutes. I know because he told me exactly when he was going to arrive, and he puts his GPS on, and he makes it. It is a principle of pride with him to make sure he arrives when he says he's going to. So I'm not supposed to eat potatoes. They cause major inflammation in me and my joint when I have them. But an Irish girl can't go forever without her potatoes. I know. Well, I'm really glad to meet you, Whipple Willow. And if you ever hear Aunt Bev swear, just please know that I have Tourette's. No, just kidding. My brand new Nesco advises steaming veggies instead of water blanching. Have you done this? Nope. I blanch them. The thing is you can do it if you can steam them if you want, but it still comes down to how long you need to do it for which vegetable. All right. When I got my first Nesco dehydrator, they didn't tell you what to blanch and what not to blanch. They just said, put it on the dehydrator for X number of minutes, or for at this temperature for X number of hours. They didn't tell me that you should blanch celery and beans and things, right? Amy, is your folks Whippoorwill Holler? Is your folks Whippoorwill Hollow Willow? Because I love that woman. I love that woman. It's one of the few videos I've actually watched. So listen, my brother's going to be here in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to close now. So for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual blessing. This is a non-denominational plea to the higher power of your understanding. The fact that I give my higher power different names all the time. Sometimes it's God, sometimes it's Chief, sometimes it's Hey You, but God gets me. My higher power is my higher power. Don't let that sway you from adding your spiritual light to the blessing for the rest of the world. Why? Because it's the only way we're going to beat back the darkness, right? So, got airplane glue. Okay, I'm not sure. Back box was glue to use on plastic. Okay, all right. So for all those who care to, please help me close with our spiritual hug. All right, this is where we lift each other up. And then we also try and send healing light out to the world, right? Okay, so nice deep breath. I'm going to kiss a fool. Hello, Great Spirit. How are you today? Thank you for bringing us together again so that we could support, love, and uplift each other on a daily basis so that we can move forward with a bit more light in our day. Because it's all about the light, God, right? It's all about the light. So please lift my YouTube friends and family up into the sunshine of your love, dear Father, and smile down on them and let them feel your love. Let them embrace it. Let it soak into their souls and their bones so that they may go forward in peace and harmony and patience and love for the rest of the day. For the rest of the world, God, we know there's a lot of dark things going on that are trying to get our attention through media and crap and negative people. And God, we just want you to help our light shine just a little bit stronger and push it out into the world so that we can beat back all these negative darknesses that are happening, so that we can beat them back with our light. Let us be instruments of your light, love, and peace today, God. Let us leave the negative behind us as we leave this live stream today. God, please share our light with the world and our blessing with the world so that for those who cannot or don't know how, they still get lifted up in prayer, right? Let us go forward and be instruments of peace, light, and love today, God. Thank you so much for bringing us together. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Miigwech. Merry meet. Blessed be. Be with God. Go in peace. Whatever your salutation is, let it be spoke with love and honor and energy. Because guess what, folks? The more we walk in the light, and the stronger and the more together we become walking in the light, the more together we can beat back the darkness. Right? Can I get an amen? I love you guys. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, all things being equal and ordinary, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. God bless.